All right, good morning, y'all. It is cold. It is currently, ambient temp right now is currently 20, I think it was 28 degrees. 24 when I got out of the truck. Of course, I stopped and got bait, stuff like that. So bait was kind of easy this morning. But what I did notice, bait was really shallow. So what I mean by bait being really shallow, these skipjacks that I caught this morning, they were in a couple feet of water. So, well, first off, you'll notice, well, the fog's kind of lightening up a little bit now, but it was pretty foggy first thing this morning. We're in the river's too foggy to move anywhere spot, which is that little secondary channel that comes off the main river. So what I'm going to do, because this is shallow, because like I'm sitting in the channel, we're at that same tree where I caught that 30-pound blue that day that I caught that big flathead right up here. So that's been about, I don't know, been about a week ago, I guess. Yeah, almost 2 weeks ago. But anyway, so this is a big shallow flat on this side, and there is a ton of fish back here. I still think a lot of them are Asian carp, which I'm almost positive a lot of them are Asian carp. But it's a real shallow flat right here that is just loaded with bait. And then of course, right outside the channel, it gets shallow again back behind us. And so I'm gonna try to put that theory to the test again. We're gonna fish again that same tree. I say it's a tree, it's actually two trees stacked up in front of each other. And then of course we'll hit that same spot up there, but there's also a couple small little holes with high spots that I may scan and look at. Because the fish that I think that'll be out here in this channel area, they're going to be just pushed right to the bottom. So that'll be good for us in a way if they do want to start moving. But if they are feeding up here, then they'll use this channel to move up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I should have had the camera rolling this morning because I was catching skipjack 4 or 5 at a time, but I was wanting a certain size. I was catching a lot of smaller ones, but I'd always flip them up and lay them in the bottom or the floor of the boat. Well, the floor of the boat's now covered in a sheet of ice, and I dang sure busted my butt. I stepped off that, man. Good thing I didn't get, nothing got hurt, so we're good to go there, but it was pretty funny. So the next thing, I was just playing around, the last couple of days. So anyway, so I made me these weights, and I'm going to make these as my anchor weights, as like if I'm sitting on spot lock or anchor. This is a 4-ounce weight. So I'm just going to play around with it. Does it make it work any better than say like a regular lead weight that like I have in there? Probably not. I think a fish will drag this a little bit easier, and it's a little bit more slender so it won't get hung up. But does it make a huge difference? Probably not. But does it make a difference in my mind because I made it? Absolutely. So so that's that. So I'm gonna play with these, but because I mean, yeah, I got all the molds in the world to pour lead if I wanted to, but I don't know. I just wanted to do something different, so I'm gonna give these a shot. They wasn't too bad to make, so that'll be the one thing I mess with here on out, just to be a little bit different, something different for tackle wise. It doesn't replace anything or nothing like that, but it's just fun to sit down and make stuff and have it work. But either way, we're gonna get some bait skip. Like I said, I did really well on skipjack this morning, and actually pretty short amount of time too. But that when it gets real cold like this, like it's been real cold like this for the last 2 days. But when it gets like that, it pulls that, which I see now, it pulls that bait up shallow, and then it pulls that skipjack up shallow, and of course it's just too easy. Too bad it's not like that every day. We're sitting right over top of some structure too, so that's kind of why I picked this spot. All right, get this dang heater going. Oh, I thought he was going to take it. Keep putting pressure on it and it keeps dropping it. Not. Not a big one. Oh, that's about what I thought was biting other rods. Yeah, look at this dude. That's about what was biting my other rods. This little flat, like a little flathead, just like this. Well, that's kind of cool. What's up, little dude? Because I had these actually, the two middle rods, they were actually getting bit like that earlier too. Just a cute little dude, ain't he? Heck yeah, buddy. Where are your bigger relatives at, though? That's the ones I want, your bigger relatives. But I appreciate it, thank you. Little cute little flathead. All right, well, at least we got the skunk out of the boat in this spot. We've been sitting here a minute, so we're just gonna scan up a little bit further and move up some. See if we can't find us some active fish somewhere. There's got to be some down through here. Has to be. All right, we've got the same scenario as last time. We have got a bunch. A bunch of Asian carp out there. I dare say more than last time we was here. I don't know what that means. But we are gonna fish anyway. Okay, so got a bite on this one. Oh, I was getting bit on that one. Still getting bit on this one. Got him. Oh, get out of there. There we go. Because I'm right in them trees right there. Not a big one, whatever it is. So I was right in that tree. Glad I got him out of there. What is it? What is it? Why does he keep wanting to go into the boat? Oh, decent blue. Yeah. A decent blue. Come here, buddy. Yeah, he pulled me right in that tree. Which is all good. I don't care about that. As long as I can get him out. Come here, buddy. Heck yeah. Yeah, he pulled me right in there. Good deal. This old male, old dark colored male. Like I said, it's just, these fish are just running shallow, so we're gonna hit more of it for sure. We're gonna actually go a little bit shallower today as the sun comes up, maybe warms everything up. Hang on, buddy, hang on. I'm gonna let you go. I just need to get this hook out of you first. There we go. Yeah, look at this dude. Just peeing everywhere. Would you stop? Yeah, snow male, but just dark, like he's been up shallow chasing food. All right, buddy, we're gonna head that way. I've got a pretty good series of spots we're gonna hit after this one. Got some scattered structure and stuff. I appreciate that, buddy, thank you. But it's got some scattered structure, but we're gonna trend shallower. We're probably gonna target that at, you know, 20 to 30 foot range. See if we can catch him like that. Yeah, he pulled me right on in that tree, which is, you know, whatever, like I said, as long as we get him out, I don't care. All right, we are going to move up just a little bit further. I'm going to try to get just a little bit more shallow. We have a lot more stuff on this side here. I'm going to try to get right tight to it, and then we'll go up around the point. And cause I tried fishing it the other day, but the north wind was just too strong, and we didn't have hardly any current to use it. You know, the drift sock was kind of useless. So we should be able to hit it today, and I want to hit that one little pocket that has a bunch of scattered stuff in it. So first I want to hit that. So we're going to go up a little bit shallower, because we did get a decent blue out of here. So, but I'm going to put on fresh bait right there, because like I said, I got plenty of bait, so ain't no real sense not to. Oop, 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 oop. That's the one that was right there in that tree. Now, he's not a big one, but it's a fish. Heck yeah. Said I'm getting bit on this one too. Bunch of shallow dinks, it looks like. But it's a fish coming out of this brush pile. Where's the bigger ones at, y'all? Hold on, buddy. Here we go. I mean, just as dark can be. Yep. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. I hear you. I hear you. You were just down there chilling. I'm going, boy, that's a nice piece of food sitting right here. Let me go and grab it. All right, let's move up. We sat here long enough. Caught the one little fish. Had one little bite. So I want to go hit that other spot before we lose current. We're supposed to lose current. Say about noon, they're supposed to shut it off. So I want to get the other spot, give it a good set before that all happens. Nothing wrong with this bait, so we will reuse it. All right, we got us this is another stretch. I've scanned this, but I haven't fished this. So, but it's kind of the same deal. We got a point just above us, and then this is kind of where junk just kind of gathers as it gets pushed down the river. So we've got, well, what I had marked was about four different trees. And of course they're still there, but there was one more that I missed. Well, so try to see if I can, we got the point, we're sitting on the high spot of this point here, and then it kind of cuts back this way. It's a little bit more extreme than what I'm showing, or not as extreme as what I'm showing, but right along that, what I would call the ledge, is where all that structure is at. So that's where we're sitting. So hopefully, we could pull some fish up right through here. Said I've scanned it. I've never fished it. Not real sure why. Because there's another spot right around the corner that sets up just like this, and I've fished that quite a bit. Did pretty well out of there. Nice mud bottom. We're in 35 foot of water. So I'm going to get some up shallow, and that one out is going to go on the deeper part of the ledge there. See, we can't pull up. Okay, get another weight. Oh, God, dog. Trying to retie this rod, and I got a rod that goes off. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You don't feel like a bad one. You don't feel like a bad one. As long as I'm trying to keep him out of this suspended line here. Let me just get it out of the way because I think he's going to it. Heck yeah. What I'm talking about. I dang sure wasn't paying attention. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish at all. Right up there shallow on that bank. Yeah, he definitely doesn't like that. Dang, buddy. And he's not, I mean, he's not like he's not a 30-pounder. He's just a mean one. I mean, he's not a bad one, don't get me wrong. Up there, shallow. What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? Come here. Yeah, come here. Oh yeah, he's 20 for sure. He's definitely 20. Heck yeah. Look at this dude. Yeah, he's definitely 20. He's just wide's all he is. Oh, this old male. Heck yeah, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Yo, shallow fish. Thank you. Yeah, I hear you. Go on back down there. So up there cruising it, because this rod was probably in that 15 foot range. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, he dropped it. Oh no, he still got it. He's just swimming to me. I mean, he's running at me. And dang, he smacked it. So there's, oh, he just pulled off. No way. Well, dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah, he just pulled off. All right, so they are running really shallow. Like, really shallow. Huh. All right, so let me get another piece of bait out there, and I'm gonna throw it even shallower, and I'm gonna move this yellow rod shallow too, just to see, because that means they're just cruising. They're just cruising up down these banks here. It's good to know. All right. Well, we had a potential for 2 fish here, but like I said, the next spot up, we're just going to move up a little bit, probably about another 100 yards, and then we're going to anchor back up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push my boat further to the bank. Still going to cast one of them out towards the channel, but but that is what we're going to do. Because they are definitely running shallower today. And we're starting to lose our current. which we were supposed to. All right, we'll give this spot a shot. Good looking stuff. That's got to be a flathead. I wasn't sure if he was swimming with it. Yeah, that's a flathead. He's got me tangled up for sure. Yeah, he picked it up. He had picked it up, walked it over the other line. Oh, it's gonna get tangled up my drift sock too. That's terrible. Let me just do that. That's got to be a flathead. Yeah, he's got me tangled up for sure. Just a little trick. I'm sure some of y'all probably know that, but if you get wrapped up in another rod, especially when you're anchored up like this, just free spool it. Because what'll happen is if you don't, then the line out there will get hung up, maybe, and then you're trying to fight the fish and rub it against the other line. This has got to be a flathead. But he'd been playing with it for a minute. He picked it up over here, and I was kind of like, man, that line is, it's just off. It's not where I put it. Oh, yeah, good flathead. He didn't like this boat, I know that. Yeah, that's a good flathead there, y'all. Just up here chilling. Golly, I tell you what, man, we're still catching flatheads right now. This is pretty awesome. I've actually caught more flatheads last recent trips than I have any other time this year. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let me just get the net on him real quick. Fight him up there, get the net. And I know some of y'all comment, talk about how I never have the net ready. Well, one, I think it's kind of you kind of set yourself up for failure if you got the net ready. That's just me thinking. Okay, so I think he actually come out of that line. Yeah. Well, cool. He worked his way up. Well, like I said, if you just free spool it, and just kind of let it work, because if you try to fight the other end, it may possibly get snagged. Oh yeah, look at this dude. Don't go under the boat. Don't go under the boat. No, don't go under the boat. Come here, buddy. There you go. Just swim right into the net. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good flathead there, y'all. I'd say he's 35-ish. Yeah, I'd say he's 35. Good deal. But man, this time of year, man, they just bite so soft. Like I said, that fish, he picked it up, and I was just kind of like watching it because it bit for a second, then it stopped. So I'm like, well, it must have been a little one that just dropped it, but no, it was this dude. Man, look at I had to show you the colors on this dude here, man. This is a good one. Oh, yeah. Come here, buddy. Oh, look at this dude. Yeah, he's every bit 35, 38 pounds. But look at the colors on him. I mean, that is one cool looking fish. All right, let me get a picture of this dude. Okay, come on, big boy. Okay, one more look at this dude. Okay, one more look. Man, it's a nice fish. Thank you, buddy. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you. Whoa, he back got me. Oh, ain't nothing like late November flatheads, y'all. Ain't nothing like it. Oh, it's so stinking awesome. Man, I love flatheads. Flatheads, like I've said it a million times, man, are my all-time favorite fish to catch. But yeah, like I was saying, I seen the rod tip just kind of do one of these numbers, and then it just quit. Well, because the boats, the spot lock, it kind of keeps you in about a 3-foot area. So it kept like slacking the line, and it would get tight. I noticed that rod or that line was out a little bit further, but I never seen the rod move. So he was just down there swimming with it. But yeah, he swam over this line, but I guess he somehow swam out of it. So that's an even better bonus. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Another good fish. Another good fish, y'all. I dare say another flathead. Oh, it's a good fish. It's a good fish here, y'all. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get away from them other lines. Yeah, it's another good fish. Oh. Did he get? Yeah, I think he got that of the line. It's all right. It's all right. Like I said, just free spool it. You can deal with the mess later. Let me get y'all turned. He bit real slow like a flathead, like a nice flathead. The way he pulled drag initially. It's a good fish. It's a good fish here, y'all. Take it. That's a good fish. Oh, don't go under the boat. And he come off. Oh my God, he come off. No way. Oh, no way that fish come off. God, dog. Man. Oh, y'all, that hurts. He just... Oh, God. See, they get to moving like that, and they get to pulling and twisting, and I mean, it was a flathead for sure. I know that was a flathead. Nothing wrong with the hook. Hook's good. God, dog, that was a good fish. Like I was fighting, he was going upriver. And see, and that in itself sometimes causes the issue. Because you got to think if that hook, if it's hooked in his mouth like this, well, and you're pulling back on that hook, well, you're literally ripping the hook out, and it could have been on the other side. I mean, it's just hard to say. Was he just hooked inside the skin of the mouth or something like that? But like I said, if it was hooked like this on the other side, inside his mouth, and you're pulling backwards on the the hook, it's just a number of ways that hook could have ripped out. But y'all, that was a good fish. That was bigger than the last one, I promise you that. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh yeah, that was a good fish. That's That fish was definitely bigger than the last one for sure. And I want to say it was a big flathead, just by the way he bit. Because all it was just a thump, then it just slowly started loading up. Oh, it hurts. That hurts, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I tell you what, all of us do it. We put in so much time to catch fish like that, to have it all somewhat work out, and then that happens. But see, he picked it up from out there and swam this way with it, so they're moving. So, oh, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. That was a good fish. All right, I guess let's let's move up. I got some more structure up above us I want to hit. Oh man, y'all. Oh, sick to my stomach. Yeah, it takes a fish to get me. It takes a pretty good fish to get me that excited about it. But let's move up. Like I said, we'll go a little bit further around this point here. There's more isolated structures, kind of what we're fishing here. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, did he drop it? I think I've had a little one messing with this one for a minute. Yeah, we'll pick up, move up. Try a little bit fresher water. All right, this spot here, we are playing with fire. We are playing with fire. That is a fact. So I am not. Because we got the block, the chain there, which I will toss one out that way. And then we've got just a bunch of scattered stuff right behind us. A bunch. So, like I said, we're playing with fire right here. Yo, oh, and he dropped it. Okay, he got it that time. Golly, picked it up, went over that. What are you guys doing? Well, that's a little blue. Okay. What are you guys doing, buddy? You done got me all tangled up, buddy. You didn't have to do all that. Yeah, that's fishing shallow like this, or coming up this shallow. You're gonna run into these dudes too, but it just seems like this is where the flatheads are too. God dog. Yeah, you'll find these two up here. Well, either way, I appreciate it, buddy. Why is that one so much tighter? I appreciate it. Did I have a bite on that one? I didn't know it. All right, y'all, we gave this spot a go. We're gonna move on up. There's another spot that it's kind of similar to the one that was back here, so we're gonna move on up and give it a shot. Didn't yield nothing here but a small fish. A couple small bites. Keep that piece of bait on there, but I'm gonna put fresh stuff on this one because it's got kind of like a little high spot. It's got some trees behind it, so. Okay, kind of sort of the same little spot that sets up. That one where we caught them flatheads, or caught that flathead. Little high spot, and there was bait all over it. Bait all over it. God, he is screaming right to me. Please be hooked good. I don't know if he's a flathead or a blue. He's kind of acting like a blue. Yeah, just old blue. Well, that's a good fish to end on. End on a fish anyway. I guess that would be, well, again, he's just barely hooked, so I gotta get him in the boat first. Come here, buddy. There we go. Yeah, he was just barely skin hooked on the outside of the mouth. That's a good fish. Good ending fish. That dog. Well, maybe you were outside of it ripping. You were hooked better than I thought. Yeah. Well, we didn't get the trifecta today. I was kind of hoping for a channel cat in the day, but that's all right. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. I always like ending the day on the fish. Well, y'all, so that's gonna be it for this trip. I definitely, because we start getting water temps about that 65 and cooler to about that 55-degree mark. These old flatheads, you know, I mean, just like the blues too. The blues are, you know, they're out feeding and stuff like that. But I just don't think I'm going to catch them in the water depth that I'm in. But So I've been trying to chase these flatheads, and you know, I mean, y'all chase flatheads, you know. It's something else. So, you know, you're either, for that day, you're either a hero or a zero. Luckily today we caught us a decent one, had a chance at a monster. You know, it's one of them deals where you just, you know, you catch a lot of fish. I ain't gonna say you catch so many fish, but you catch a lot of fish, so you can kind of, I mean, some fish will fool you. You know, blues will kind of fool you every now and again, but the way that flathead was fighting, and it was a classic flathead bite, all that, you know, number of different things I sat here and I thought that I could do different. I don't know. It's just the luck of the draw. It happens, but like I said earlier, it takes a heck of a fish to get me that excited, you know, because the sheer power of that fish was something else. But either way, so basically, you know, we come out to do just kind of hit some of these high spots, these where I found structure, stuff like that, which makes me think, because on the other end of the river, I've got more or less the similar stuff, and I may do that next trip I come out. I'll just run to the other end of the river and fish that stuff where I've caught flatheads off of, and just see if it's kind of the same deal. Because I know there's bait there, just like what I've been fishing. I've been fishing around bait all day, so nothing says they won't be there. But yeah, man, it was a great trip. I absolutely love it, catching a good flathead. I'd have loved to caught that other one. You know, we caught a couple decent blues. You know, but anchored up like this, it's not going to be fire. You're not going to catch a bunch of fish like, you know, like you would if you was catching, or if you was dragging baits or something like that. But it's still loads of fun. I like doing it. It's actually one of my favorite ways to fish. Even though dragging baits is a real good way to catch them, this is my favorite way to catch them, because the potential of catching a big fish kind of goes up a little bit more. You know, you fish structure, fish underwater points, fish anything that you would think, and it could be a little area no bigger than the back of this boat right here that would hold the 80, 90, 100-pound fish. So it's just finding them spots and putting the time in on them. But either way, with all that being said, I appreciate you watching this one, and I catch you on the next one.